It's your girl Tila Janae, and I am back again with another video. This time we're going to be talking about things you don't do as a nursing student. Now there's this radio station that comes on here. They do a segment and it's called like what you won't do. So I thought we'd put a little twist on this and call it what you don't do, nursing style. Okay, now have I done some of these things? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, of course, I've done some of these things, but what I'm saying is you don't want to make these things a habit. Now, first of all, what you don't do is wait to the last minute to study for your test. That's right, guys. Do not cram for your test. You are not going to make it in nursing school if you make it a habit of cramming. Now, things happen, things come up. Your car breaks down, or there's a death in the family, or one of your kids get hurt. Yes, you may not have been able to study all week like you were supposed to because maybe you got sick. Something happened and you may have to cram a little bit. But you don't want to make this a habit because, yeah, you might skate by and do okay, cramming once or twice on a test. But if you make this a habit, you're definitely not going to be retaining your information. And what's going to happen, you're going to get to the final and you're going to get to the NCLEX and you're going to brain dump because you just crammed everything in there, and then once it's over, your brain just dumps it out. And you're not going to remember anything. So you do not want to make it a habit of cramming. Don't cram. Don't cram, guys. All right, the next thing, what you don't do is study in your bed. Guys, please do not study in your bed. If you do, don't say I didn't warn you. If you wake up the next day and you're like, then there's like books scattered all around the bed, and your light is still on, and you're laying there with like your clothes still on, and you like fell asleep studying, it's like 5 in the morning, and your alarm is going off, and you're supposed to be at class. Not that I have ever like done that. This is what people told me. I've never like studied in my bed and fell asleep or anything like that. Totally not happened to me, Nope. Nope, never me. Yeah, you don't want to do that because I promise you, you're probably going to fall asleep. And if you don't fall asleep, you're telling your body to relax. Close your eyes. This is your bedroom. You're supposed to sleep here. And that's what your brain is going to do. And it's going to get sleepy and you're going to actually fall asleep. So you want to make sure you're studying the same way that you're going to take your test, because it's supposed to like help you retain the information. Who knows? Scientific research, right? So what you do want to do is get your quiet place to study. If you can't find a quiet place to study in your house, then you want to like go to the library, go to Starbucks, or go somewhere else and get a quiet place to study. Maybe even get a study buddy who you can study with, which I highly recommend study buddies. And you can study at their house, but you don't want to be lying in your bed studying because it's just going to create a bad habit. You're going to fall asleep, you're going to wake up, you didn't study for your test like you want to, and you're going to be totally freaking out, like having a conniption fit, like, I'm just saying, like, I heard this could happen. I've never done it. Totally never done it. All right, another thing is, what you don't do is start diagnosing yourself with every illness that you learn. You're going to learn a crap ton of illnesses in nursing school, and you don't want to start diagnosing yourself. Don't be like, huh. Man, my throat's been kind of sore lately. Huh. Oh no. I've been having this cough. Oh no. What if I have lung cancer? No, throat cancer. What if I have throat cancer? I've been coughing. I'm having a sore throat. It feels like something's in it now. Oh God. I don't want to die until you're gonna die. I'm too young to die. I was just getting ready to be a nurse. I don't want to die. No, don't do that, guys. You can really drive yourself crazy. When you're starting to learn about all these diseases, you're gonna swear that you have some of the symptoms. And it's totally normal. I guess, sure, it's normal, like, to think you have these diseases sometime. Like, nothing wrong with you if you like sometimes think that you have diseases that you read about when you're studying. Like, I've never done it. No, me, totally never done that. But I'm saying some people I know have, so you don't want to be those people because you're just going to freak yourself out, guys. You're going to put a lot of undue stress on you that you don't need. You're going to be learning a lot of things. You're not going to die of throat cancer. You just have a cold. Or maybe you just have sinuses, or maybe your throat's dry and you need a drink of water. Don't jump to the worst conclusion, you know. What you don't do is come to class constantly late and constantly oversleeping. Guys, you do not want to constantly be late to class or constantly be oversleeping for class. If you do, it's going to make you seem to your teacher and to your peers that you're not serious, you're not taking this serious, or you're irresponsible. And also, your teacher may start deducting points from your grade. Also, nursing school has very strict guidelines about how many hours that you have to be in the class. It's regulated by the state, so you can't just come in late to class as often as you want to because it's going to affect your grade and it may even get you put out of the program. So you want to make sure, if you have to, set 5 or 6 different alarms because you want to make sure you get up, okay? If you have to have an alarm clock, you know, on your bed, by your nightstand, or if you want to have to set one on your phone, do what you got to do. One trick that I have learned, if you're not good with alarm clocks, is set your alarm and put your alarm across the room. That way, you have to get up and you can't keep hitting the snooze button and going back to sleep. That way, you get up out of the bed, you got to cut your alarm off, and then you're up and you're like, oh God, I might as well get up now. Yeah, so if you know that you're a hit the snooze kind of person and you hate mornings and you're not going to be really able to get up very early because nursing school, you're going to be up at 7, well, before 7 and 8. You're going to have classes starting at 7 and 8 in the morning. And you may have to drive to clinicals that are an hour away. So you're going to have to be prepared to getting up at 5 and 6 in the morning on a regular basis, okay? So make sure you have your alarm clock set because sometimes, I know for clinicals and at my school, if you show up to clinicals so many minutes late, they send you home for the day and you cannot make it up. You have to write this huge paper and you only get one time to do that. If you do it again, then you have to repeat the course. Seriously, take it very serious. You cannot miss clinical because it's just going to make you look bad, okay? Now, sometimes things happen. You get stuck in traffic. You're late. I get it. Just don't make it a habit, guys. What you don't do is be the know-it-all. Please. Everyone is learning. Don't be that girl or that guy in class who thinks they know everything and even try to tell the teacher what she knows. You know, just don't be the know-it-all. Listen, learn. You know, take this in. This is your opportunity to learn. Or you don't want to start putting people down because maybe you know something that they don't know. So don't be the know-it-all and don't be the girl that's putting people down because you know something. And what I mean by that is like, let's say you're studying and you're like, man, I wish I could remember what the average blood pressure was. I think it's like 120 over like 90 or something. No, it's like 120 over 80. And then you're like, and then you're reading again and you're like, man, I wish I could remember what the D stands for in add by. What does it stand for? Diagnosis. Duh. Totally. Duh. And then you're like, did you just say diagnosis? Duh. And she's like, duh. And then you're like, you're choking me. Stop it. Cold blue, everybody. Or should I say cold black? Because she definitely has a black eye. Or, ooh, maybe 2. Yeah, you totally don't want to be that girl. I'm not condoning violence in any way. Don't resort to violence. But yes, you totally don't want to be that girl. You don't want to be that girl or that guy who thinks they know everything because people are going to want to strangle you. Not really. But they're going to be angry at you and they're going to get annoyed nursing is one of those professions that is kind of like, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, nurses eat their young. So there's a lot of, where you think there's a lot of harmony in this field, you would naturally kind of think that, and I'm not talking down about the field, but there can be a lot of sort of, you did something wrong, and I feel the need to point it out, and I'm better than you because I figured it out. That sort of thing that kind of goes on. And so how can we change the profession, and how can we get that negative stereotype off of nursing? By not contributing to it. Don't be that, and we can start in nursing school. Like, if you know something and your classmate didn't know, just say, hey girl, you were close. It's not 120 over 90, but it's 120 over 80. But good job, you were close. Do that. Like, don't feel the need to put people down. I mean, if you do, you might have a serious self-esteem problem. If you feel the need to point out everybody else's flaws, yeah. But that's a whole other therapy session. I'll get you on my couch later. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my 5 tips for you guys. And then that's going to bring me to my bonus tip. I hope you guys laughed a little bit. Like, even if it was like a chuckle, chuckle, laugh. Chuckle, chuckle, laugh. I hope you at least did that. And that brings me to my bonus tip. Have fun. Don't forget to laugh. Nursing school is stressful. You're going to be learning a lot. You know, and it's also tragic. You're going to see a lot of tragedies and hear a lot of tragic stories. You're going to see death. You're going to see life. You're going to see a lot of things. So in order to properly cope, you need to have some great coping skills. You need to be able to laugh. You need to have a place where you can go and just let everything out from the day. Whether that's hanging out with some of your girlfriends, reading, if it's curling up with a good book or your favorite TV show, or maybe it's, you know, hanging out with your boo, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Or maybe it's, you know, walking your dog, hanging out with your kids, doing something fun, watching a funny movie, whatever it is. You need to de-stress, okay? Don't take yourself so seriously. Yes, you're in nursing school. Yes, it's hard, but it's going to be over. You're going to make it. And my second bonus tip is don't give up. Don't give up. You're going to have some rough days. You're going to make some mistakes, and it's okay because you can bounce back and you can still get good grades. So don't be too hard on yourself, and remember to laugh and remember to have fun. All right, I hope you enjoyed this today. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you watching my videos. And if you're bored and you really want to laugh, like, you could totally watch my videos. You know, like and subscribe and you know, I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. But anyway, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. If there's something that you want to know and that you want me to talk about, hey, feel free to leave me an email. My email address is down below. Send me an email. Let me know if there's something that you want to know more about. I am working on some videos. I've gotten some requests for some things, and I am working on those. But in the meantime, stay smart and stay beautiful. Smooches.